you're growing up and you think the one man is your father, and then at 12 years old you're told, yeah, he's really not.
Yeah, so I mean, my whole life I never had any inkling about anything at all. Like the person who raised me, he always treated me like I was his kid, always. So when they told me when I was 12, it was a complete shock. At first, I was kind of like in disbelief, but.
Yeah, I mean, I got to imagine 12 years old, like, you're coming home every day, and there he is, and then
Yeah,
one
I came
day,
home for school. And
yeah. And did she tell you at the time who your father was?
Yeah, so.
When she said King?
Yeah, that's who she told me.
And did you get in contact with King?
Yes, so I got in contact with one of his family members, and that family member had scheduled like a day for us to go to a hotel, stay the night, and for us to get to know each other. But when they came, it was only the two family members that came. He did not show up.
When did you finally see King?
First time I saw him was when I was 12. I was going to get on the bus. I came through the cut like I usually do, and him and his wife were standing at my bus stop. I kind of knew his face. I wasn't familiar with his wife's face, but
Yeah.
you know, once they told me, like, thank God my bus had pulled up because I was just ready to go to school. I was nervous and just wanted to go
Now,
home and
you
tell my
recently
mom.
had dinner with King and his wife?
Well, I mean, I went to his house with my child. We didn't have dinner, but we
Yeah, you went over there, and
Yeah.
how did that go?
I mean, it was okay. I feel like I was talking to Eileen the whole time. I didn't really get to talk to King at all. I feel like when he was trying to say certain things, she was kind of cutting him off. And I feel like once he realized that, he asked me if he could take my son for a walk. So he kind of got that time with my son, but I didn't get that time with him.
So your son has actually got to talk more to King than you.
Yeah.
Do you believe King is your father?
I do. I feel like I do look like him and some females in his family.
Yeah. What do you hope happens today?
I hope that I am his daughter and that we
Yeah.
can put all of this
Do you
to
think that
rest.
because would you consider what you have with King now a relationship?
I wouldn't say as of right now, just because we really haven't gotten
Got
that
to
time
spend
at
time.
all. Yeah.
So I'm saying, if he is your father, would you like to see more?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
because
you would like him to be
Yeah.
grow into that father
absolutely,
figure. Yeah.
especially for my son to have a grandfather.
Right. Yeah. There's a tape. Let's watch that.
24 years ago, I met Alicia and we casually dated. She ended up pregnant, but she didn't say that I was the father because she was also dating other people. And someone else ended up telling me she had the baby and the baby looks like me. I got in contact with her and she told me the baby wasn't mine, the baby has a father, and for me to leave them alone. Then I got a phone call from another family member saying, I met your daughter. Aisha ran into one of my family members and she had brought the baby with her and introduced the baby as mine. Well, when I heard about this, I was upset because of the fact if that baby was mine, why would she tell me that the baby's not? I saw a picture that my family member had of her and I happened to see her at a bus stop. I stopped my car and got out and introduced myself to her. It kind of hurted because the look on her face was like, who's this guy? Because there's a lot of weirdos out there. And here's a grown man coming up to a 12-year-old kid at their bus stop. My wife, Eileen, always felt that before I claim a child, I need to do a DNA test. When my wife reached out to the Maury show, they accepted us, but we never did the DNA or attended the show because Aisha never called us back. That made me feel like she wasn't my daughter. When the Steve Wilkos show reached out to me, I was in the hospital. I had just suffered a stroke. After they reached out to me, Naisha reached out to me. If it comes back that Naisha is my daughter, I will accept her and love her. I can't make up for the past because I honestly feel her mother robbed me from that. All I can do is try to make a better future. I recently lost my son due to a heart attack. With that loss and me finding out her being my daughter, I look at it as she can't take his place, but I'm gaining a child after losing one. 12 years later, after seeing her at the bus stop, I'm finally getting answers.
All right, let's meet King.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Okay.
I just really want to know, did you feel like I was your daughter this entire time?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But I also need to let you know, okay, it wasn't only me in the picture, okay?
Oh, that I know.
I
My
was
mom
a-
was very honest with me.
I was an addict, so was your mom, okay? And it was a jump off. Whenever we got high, led to other things. And at the times that we were together, she also had a boyfriend. And I went to her mother's house and asked and confronted her mother, is that baby mine? And you know what her mother says to me? No.
Even if she told you that, if you still felt like I was your kid, why not do what you needed to do? And I really feel like you let your wife stop you from doing a lot of things, because I feel like
Okay.
every time...
Hold it. Let me stop you right there. For one thing, my wife was more supportive of you, and she would be on my butt about getting the DNA done.
Okay.
But for financial reasons and so forth, I didn't do it. And actually, when your mother told me, no, she got a daddy, leave us alone, guess what? I left y'all alone.
Right, but my thing is, when I was 22, you came to my job, and you told me that you came really quick because your wife was in the grocery store. To me, that's you're hiding the fact that you came over here. So to me, that makes me feel like your wife is the problem, that you don't want to
No,
have anything to do with me because of her.
But,
Because you
Naisha,
constantly,
no.
you snuck to the job,
She
that
is
definitely
So,
not-
made
but,
me
even,
feel
but
a
let
way
me
about
ask you
that.
this.
Yes.
When you went over that chicken place, you still had this feeling that
Yeah.
she was your daughter?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I did.
And you wanted to reestablish the
Yes,
relationship?
yes.
In your heart, do you think she's your daughter?
In my heart, I really hope she is.
You want her to be your daughter?
Yes.
Okay. All right, before I bring your mama, how does that make you feel when he says that?
It
And he
feels-
says it with emotion.
It feels good. I just hope that if I am, things are gonna go the right way, because I honestly kind of feel like things are kind of gonna still be the same, even if I am his daughter. But
I don't know.
No.
I hope and I'm praying.
How is
I'm
that
hoping
walking
and I'm
around with the
praying.
little guy, her son?
It made me feel good to be able to say, come on, son. Here, take the chain and show him how to walk the dog. No, don't let the dog do that. You take care of the
Yeah.
dog. And we just walked and just had a good time, just me and the little man.
Good. All right. Let's meet your mom, Aisha.
Hi, Mom.
How are you gonna say we weren't together? We were together. We
I-
were in
I-
a relationship. I left the guy I was with
whoa.
to be with you.
Now, King's here and he says he wants to be the dad. Would you like him to be the father?
I would love for that relationship
Yeah.
now. We both have a past.
Who doesn't?
We're both
Yeah.
into different things. He's a good man. King is a good man. Okay? I have no problems with that.
Well, let's meet your wife. Who's your wife?
Eileen.
Eileen. Let's meet Eileen.
First of all, I ain't never stopped him from being a father. That's one. Two, you know I spoke to you to get a DNA done that we could make a planned payment and I would pick you up and your child. You didn't have to
never-
pay for it. Don't sit there and
You
lie.
never said paying for anything. You said if you
I
was
did
to call
so.
the morning
I
show,
did so.
would you
She
agree?
did say that.
She did
'Cause
say that because
you're
I
lying.
was at
No,
the house
you
with
a dead
when y'all
liar.
You
talked.
called me through
You
Messenger
a
and you
dead
said
liar.
you
Ain't
would
no
go to the morning
messenger.
show.
She already denied that wasn't his kid.
Yeah.
That she had her daddy, leave her alone. So that's the first lie. The liar here is you.
No, she didn't like
No,
You
I definitely
lied to
did.
your
No,
daughter
I
all
definitely
her
didn't do
life.
that. No.
You lied to your daughter
Didn't do
all
that.
her life.
Didn't
Till
do
she
that.
was 12 years old.
For her to have better
To
than what
eliminate
you
her
had at the
water.
time.
Ain't
So
no
we're
pick-
not about to go on my mother. We're not.
And what you
We're
gonna
not.
do? What
We're
you gonna
not.
do?
How
I
you
told you I
gonna-
never had a problem with you.
You just
DNA.
You did.
just asked me what
Put
am I
your
gonna
money
do, but
where
I
your
would never
mouth
do
is.
anything to
Take a
anybody
DNA.
way over.
It ain't about who you
I
look
never
like.
even wanted to
It's
argue
about
that
who you
hard. I don't understand why you even just said that at all.
Okay?
Like now, this
Hello,
yeah.
Steve.
Hey, how
I
are you?
apologize,
No, that's
Steve.
okay.
Now I know why.
One thing I
why
can't
you
take
don't
is
call me.
liars.
Yeah.
I've always liked
Don't
to...
lie on me.
Touche.
Okay, please. If it was up to you and you could pick, would you want her to be King's daughter?
Of course.
Okay, yes.
Of course.
All right, let's
I've been waiting for this day for 24 years. Twice.
And King, you took a DNA test whether Naisha is your daughter, and the result of that DNA test, King, is that you are not the father of Naisha.
Now you see why I wanted the
It's okay,
DNA?
it's good.
All that extra
You should have got it a long
don't
time
mean a
ago.
damn
You
thing.
should have got it a long time ago. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Goodbye. Why are you still here?
No,
It's not about you.
It's not.
It's
You're
not about
still
you.
here.
Look at your husband.
Go comfort him.
Hold on.
And you
You wasn't
wouldn't have
even with
never
him
got
until he
hurt.
was
for
6,
him.
7, so you have nothing to
You
do with
would've
it.
never got
You need to
hurt.
let him talk, not you. You have
can
nothing to
talk
do with
whatever
this.
I wanna
You
talk,
have
girl.
nothing to do with it
Hold on.
at all.
Right there.
I could talk whatever I
all.
want to talk
Okay.
whenever I
But
want
I
to
This
wanna-
is
talk.
I
exactly
wanna-
how I knew
I wanna
you
You
hear-
were
ain't
gonna
nobody.
be.
You better stay in your lane.
I am
girl.
me,
hear
and
your
you ain't
husband's
nobody
reaction,
either.
Okay.
How could you do this? How could you do this? Make me go through all this. Put my family through all
We
this.
should have been had the handle.
You damn knew it.
I told
You
you got
knew
it
I
done.
wasn't
You should have
the
been
father.
got it done.
Somebody else before you, and you knew it was.
Okay.
I always
She
told the
told you,
truth.
she told me, she told
I
everybody.
always told the truth.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
say. I don't need you in my life at all with your attitude. Who needs you in
And
my
who
life?
need you in
I
your
knew
life?
even if he was my dad, he wasn't gonna have a relationship with me because of you.
No, that's a
Naisha,
lie.
I don't
Naisha,
care.
a
We're
lie.
good. We're good.
Naisha,
We're
That's
good.
a lie.
Listen,
That's a
Naisha,
lie.
Naisha.
That's a
I
lie.
love you,
Naisha,
Steve. I love you so
listen,
much. Thank you
listen.
for having me on your
Naisha,
show. Thank you for helping
I'm
me, but I'm
sorry.
ready to go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm ready to
hold on,
go.
hold on.
Sorry.
Without
I'm
the
sorry.
yelling.
I'm sorry. Listen,
No, I don't
listen.
want you to touch me. I don't, because it doesn't
I'm
even matter.
sorry.
You just sat here
It's
and let
not
her
your fault.
disrespect me.
It's
I'm not doing
your
it.
fault. It's not
So I
your
just wanna
fault.
go.
And I'm sorry that I'm not the dad. Because just as you hurt, so do I. It hurts me too. I may not be your dad, but if you need me, you have my number and you call me. You understand, man?
I hear you.
And Zaya's gonna need a grandpa. I'll be there for him. We're gonna get through this. All right? We're gonna get through this.
Listen, I would just say that, I think it's shocking to you. I think it's shocking to King, because I think you both wanted this. And, it has to hurt that it didn't come out the way both of you were expecting it. But there's no sense for anybody to throw the past off or point fingers at this point. That doesn't help anything.
Exactly.
You do have a man saying, hey, I want to be in your life and I'll help you in any way. And you know how they say it takes a village to raise a child. He's saying he wants to be there for your little guy. I would certainly take him up on that offer. I wish you both best of luck.
Thank you.
It was very nice meeting you.
Thank you. Very nice meeting you as well.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Lavandis lives with his brother Shantez, who he calls his best friend. They grew up together and were inseparable. Lavandis and his girlfriend Victoria have been together for about 2 years, and he says she's the love of his life. But now, that love, along with that brotherly bond, are being tested in the most shocking way imaginable. You see, Lavandis believes his girlfriend and his brother have been having sex. Take a look.
Steve, the reason why I'm here today on your show is because I'm not sure if my brother Sanchez is having sex with my girlfriend, Victoria. Victoria and I, we are in a serious relationship and we're trying to take things to the next level. So that's the reason why this really means that much to me, because I really want to take her serious. What I like about Victoria the most is she's beautiful, she's got a great personality, she's a caring person, she always cares for others more than she cares for herself. She just got a big heart, and I just like her energy. I like the way she make me feel, man. So I've been noticing little stuff like around the house, just in general. My little brother, he lived with me. There are times when Shantez and Victoria is like pretty much like alone together when they be in the room. It's a lot of weird eye contact, little weird scenarios taking place. I really don't like it, so I'm really not with that. Now there's 2 incidents that took place. One of the incidents was where I actually found my brother's boxers in my laundry basket, and I just kind of found that to be kind of strange. When I went to return my brother's boxers, I ended up finding my girlfriend's underwear wedged in between the wall and the headboard, like in that, not the headboard, but the foot of the bed, like in that little sketchy part of the bedroom. I got another incident. I went to stop at this one little spot that I always know Victoria like eating at. And I was trying to call her, trying to really see if she wanted me to get her something to eat. And then, man, she wouldn't even answer the phone, so I just pulled up at the house, man, and I ain't even get nothing. I was just gonna pick her up and take her. But by the time I get to the house, man, the lights is off in the house, and when I walked in the living room, it smelled like condom smell, like sex. When I confronted Victoria, she was just denying it, made it seem like as though if I was like insecure or something like that, like I didn't have valid reasons to be feeling this type of way or something like that. So when I confronted my brother, pretty much he tried to say, man, my company had just left, and stuff like that. So it's just like, I don't really know what to believe, man. Like, is Victoria really for me, or going behind my back with my brother? Like, my brother ain't never betrayed me. My brother's never did nothing shiesty. My brother ain't never, ever crossed me. If I find out that she did anything with my brother, man, she's for the streets. She's back outside, and I'm done. I'm swapping her out. It's over with.
Victoria, that's your boyfriend on the tape, and he believes that you're sleeping with his brother.
Steve, I'm mad. I'm disappointed. I'm irritated, because how the hell you gonna accuse me of sleeping with your brother because you found a pair of panties on the side of the bed? Now, you know damn well, mind you, his brother lives with him, Steve. So, and while I'm there, I'm watching him. Females coming in and out of the house. So while I'm working and stuff, I get a text message from Lavandis, and he's texting me, confronting me about the panties and stuff. So didn't send me a picture, not telling me what color they were or anything. So I'm like, well, maybe you need to ask your brother, because you know your brother has plenty of females coming in and out of the house. I'm literally sitting there on the couch, knocking on the door, coming in, like females just coming in and out. So I'm just like, maybe you need to confront your brother about that or whatever. So boom, he asks his brother denies it or whatever. So we just kind of like get into a confrontation, like, back and forth in the messages about it. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm not about to do this with you because I know my innocence. And I love this man. We've been together for 2 years. I love this man. I see a future with him. I wouldn't want to mess up our relationship.
It's a very serious relationship.
Exactly, very serious. I see a future with him. House, kids, marriage, moving to a different state, starting all over. I see the world with him.
This has got to impact your relationship if your boyfriend does believe you're sleeping with his brother. All right, so we're going to meet your boyfriend, Lavandis.
My I know what I saw.
I'm irritated.
Man.
Why would you even think? Why would
Man,
you
I know what I
accuse me and
saw.
thinking I would do anything with your brother? That's your brother. I look at
Listen.
him as my brother.
Listen, I know what I saw. I know what I saw. How would your panties end up in his room?
Like I said, your brother be having so
Like, how
many
would
females
that-
over at your house. If you were there instead of being on the road 6 months at a time, you would
Well,
know.
I gotta get my money. I'm supposed to, but I really don't get this. Like, how would your panties end up in his room? How did his boxes end up in my room?
How do you even know?
It's just a lot
How
of
would you even know
sketchy
that those are
stuff.
my panties?
They look
I
like
got
it.
thousands of panties.
You do, but it looked like it.
Would your brother do? I mean, that's like the lowest of the low.
Honestly, Steve, I'm just gonna like my brother. I love my brother to death, but he's kind of sketchy guy. Kind of. I'm saying this because he's just real quiet.
Yeah.
He's one of them type of guys. I don't really know what's on his mind. Something could blow up, something could happen major, and you would never know it because
I mean, I do.
he's so quiet.
I'll say this, where you're on the road a lot, and if she's there, if your brother's an attractive guy, she's a very attractive woman, stuff happens.
You know what? You need to get some cameras then.
nah.
Maybe you would believe
Listen.
me that you need to get some cameras then for the house then, because I'm not about to go through this with you. I love you. We've been through the most. Like, I see a future with you, and I'm not just about to just have one person just something and lying about, I'm not just about to go through that. I'm not.
Did you ever ask your brother?
Like I said, I know what I saw.
Did you confront your
until
brother?
I know more, yes, I did confront my
And what
brother.
did he say?
And so when I confronted my brother, basically his response was, making it seem like I was insecure or, bro, why would I do that? I ain't never did nothing like that, because we ain't never really experienced nothing like that. But this is.
Did you say, why is your underwear doing in my bedroom?
I asked him that. I said, how did your stuff end up in my laundry cart? So I need answers,
But I'm
Steve.
saying, when you see them interact with each other, what do you see?
I'm feeling like she not really trying to say too much, but it's like you could pick up that energy. Like I could sense that they be having like little side conversations. I don't know what's going on in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know.
And this is a serious relationship?
And this is a serious relationship. I love Victoria. Like, I really want to take it to the next level with her. Like, I see a future with her. So this means something to me. I really want to know.
Steve, but make it make sense though. If you and your brother living in the same house and your brother lived there and he inviting females in and out of the house, what makes you think like he wouldn't have another female's panties, in his room or anything? Or he could have had another, another female in our bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many ways. Like.
Well, see, then we get to go into it. See,
I'm not about to do that. Your brother too ugly for me to just go off and just do that.
It's different. Yeah.
For real.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's been incidents that took place. Like one time I was on my way back home from work, and I was going to this restaurant that we was talking about, me and Victoria was talking about going to, and I was trying to get her some food. I kept calling her phone. She's not answering the phone, right? So by the time I make it to the crib, it's dark, and then I walk in the living room, the lights is off, it's smelling like condoms, smelling like sex. What's going on in her? My brother don't got no company in here. It's no extra car. I don't really know. It's only them two there. It's only her and him there.
And did they
at
turn the
house.
lights on?
There was no lights on.
But I'm saying, but you walked in, and what'd you find?
I didn't find anything. I found, I
Just the
smelled.
smell.
I
So you just
smelled
smelled
something.
sex
Yeah,
smell.
and then when I went to the room, she was up.
Okay.
But you ain't answering your phone.
I'm up in the room, but okay. I'm up, but I ain't
That's
answering
what I'm
the phone.
saying.
Okay.
It's just,
I'm up, but I ain't answering the phone.
I don't know
Okay.
what's going on, Steve.
Well, let's
I don't know
find
what you're
out.
talking about
Oh,
either.
yeah. Please.
Victoria came here. She took a lie detector test,
Okay.
and we asked her, did you ever have sexual contact with Lavandis's brother, Shantez? She answered no. Did you ever have sexual intercourse with Lavandis's brother, Shantez? She answered no. The results came back the same, and it came back that Victoria did not tell the truth.
You ain't tell the truth. You know what that mean, right?
That's lying. That's lying. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that. At the end of the day, I ain't do with your brother.
Steve, can you read that again for me?
Well, we asked her if she had sexual contact with your brother and sexual intercourse. She said no to both, and both results were that she did not tell the truth.
Say that, Darren. Say that then.
I mean, could it have
we go
been
from here.
a one-time thing?
You know where we go from here.
Had a few drinks, you guys got a little crazy.
I mean, I had a few drinks, but I didn't, like, we be talking a little bit, not like that, though, you know.
Yeah.
I speak my little conversations on the side with him, but never did anything with him, none of that.
No sexual contact
No sexual
at all.
contact.
Just drinking and flirting.
Right, that's it, nothing like that, nothing more.
Okay, Shantez couldn't be here, but he's going to join us. Oh, he made a tape. We're going to watch the tape first.
Hey, big bro. Man, it's something I need to get off my chest and let you know. Me and your girlfriend been having sex. Me and Victoria had sex twice in the same week while you was at work. I want to make it known that I wasn't the one to make the first move. That was all on her. She came on to me first. The day this occurred, we was drinking while I was in the restroom. She had came in and I was like, yo, what are you doing? And you my brother's girlfriend. And she was like, well, we both grown and I know what I want. I didn't tell you because I ain't want something like that to come in between me and you. As being blood brothers, you know, it's supposed to be blood thicker than water. Even though I kinda crossed that boundary with your lady. Brother to brother, like, she's not the one for you, bro. And I believe, like, you got way more potential than that, you know. She's for the homies, she's for the streets, she's for everybody.
What's your reaction to what he just said?
Crazy, that's what it sounds like, it's crazy to me.
Why would he lie?
Because all men lie.
This is his brother.
All men
I mean,
lie.
he's admitting to his brother that he had sex with his brother's girlfriend.
But I hate how the way he lied and said that I came on to him when he came on to me.
But so you did?
Yes.
Okay.
He came on to me.
So you did have sex?
He came on, we didn't have sex, but he came on to me though.
What did you do?
Like he was trying to kiss on
He
me.
said
and
he
stuff
had
like,
sexual intercourse with you.
oh my God, lying, oh my God.
Come on, I mean, all right. So he's joining us. Let's meet Shantez.
What's going on?
Shantez, she's saying you're lying that you didn't have sex.
The truth's in the pudding, man. The truth's in the pudding.
What do you want to say to him?
I don't know, I don't got it. I don't
Nothing?
know if I gotta say that.
How many times did you have sex with her?
Twice in the same week.
And you didn't feel guilty after the first time?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, she came on to me.
Yeah.
So
But
I
what
wasn't
about the second
as,
time?
You know, okay, I could say that was me, you know.
Oh, so you
So-
wanted it the second time?
Yeah.
I can't believe what he's saying out his mouth.
Lavandis, what do you want to say to your brother?
Yeah, honestly, bro, I don't respect that, bro. That wasn't 100 right there, man. I told you how serious I was about her, though, Brody. Like, that's how you feel?
Man. Yeah, my bad, Brody. She ain't for you, though, man. She's for the streets, man. You should have knew that.
So, Shantez, in a way, you were helping your brother.
Yeah, I was helping him. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
because-
Trying to take that weight off his shoulders.
You didn't want the sex. You were just trying to show your brother that she's not the right one for him.
Yeah. Of course.
Come on, man. Okay. Are you still denying it? No.
So what happened?
Wow. Alcohol.
Y'all, that really went down like that, though?
We was drinking
You
a
might
little
have
bit, music was playing, and we were just having a good conversation, and then like things just led up to it.
Honestly,
But he ain't me. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean he don't mean to me.
I'm done with you.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm glad that you came and got busted on my show because it makes for a good story. What's the relationship with you and your brother? Because, like, you're saying this is over, and I understand it.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
But what about your brother?
And I'm cool on him too. That's my brother, but
Yeah. But you're not gonna
Nah,
cut him off.
Nah. I'm gonna
He's
just take
gotta-
some. I'm
he's-
gonna take some time, give him a break. This is my
Yeah.
brother. This is.
But this is over.
This is over with her. That's my brother, though. That's right. I appreciate that, Steve, man.
Did your baby actually die
Yeah, she died in my arms for 3 minutes.
for 3 minutes?
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
We were in the kitchen, and I picked her up because she was whining. So I picked her up to comfort her. We went into the living room, and I put her down to play because she was okay. And we sat on the couch, and she came up to me, and she was just a normal cranky baby. So I picked her up again, and I was comforting her. And when I picked her up, she just fell backwards in my arms. And I looked at Dennis. I said, Dennis, does she look like she's blue? But the way he was sitting, he couldn't tell. So my daughter ended up getting up, sitting up, and face planting into the couch. So I picked her up, and I was like, oh my God, Dennis, you have to call 911 right now. There's something wrong. I tried the Heimlich. I tried everything I could as a mother with my own emotions in the way. And as I was getting up to go out the door to cry, like I was crying for help because she just stopped. She stopped breathing. Her whole face turned blue and purple. And I walked outside. He was still on the phone with the police, and they were taking forever. And this lady that lived right down the street from me, she heard my cries, and she just ran up. She grabbed my daughter. She started doing CPR and back blows. And even with her doing it, and she was a nurse, nothing was working. And it didn't take until the officer got there, and he heard my cries for help, and he ran right across the street and grabbed her and hit her so hard, and she just started crying. It was bad.
But he saved her life.
Yep. It was a mother's worst nightmare because you don't ever want to hold your lifeless baby in your arms, ever. If it wasn't for those people that saved my baby, I don't know where I would be right now.
What did Jessica say to Dennis and others about this?
Jessica, in her sick little mind, said, oh, Patricia tried to kill her daughter and that I was lying about everything that went on with my daughter. Like, how could you know that I was lying?
Did she say this to Dennis, too?
She said it to Dennis. She said it to family friends. She said it to Dennis's exes. She said it to everybody.
But didn't Dennis correct her and say...
Oh, Dennis did, but she don't care. She don't care what Dennis has to say because she wants to be in control of every situation, and because she thinks because she's older than us, she can have that control over us, and that's just not how it works.
And she posted this allegation online,
Yes.
I'm told?
She did post the allegation on social media, and when I had told her that I was bringing it to the DA's office, she went back on social media and she deleted it.
What's this? She says that you beat and try to kill her kids.
So Jessica is, moral of the story, she's jealous and she's vindictive and she's evil. So she made up all these stories in her head that I had beaten her children, and I wanted to kill her because I couldn't get to her children. And me as a mother, I would never say some sick thing like that ever in my life. And when her children started coming around for those couple months, I wasn't even around because I just had a baby. I was taking care of me and my baby.
So you're not trying to kill kids?
No, absolutely not.
You admit her daughter had a mark on her face?
So it was about 3 weeks ago when she came for her normal Sunday visit. The kids were outside playing Frisbee, and the Frisbee hit her daughter in the face. And Dennis had let Jessica know when it happened that this is what happened, and she was playing Frisbee. Jessica started making all these excuses, and then she ended up taking it to her lawyer, saying that I hit her daughter in the face.
What's this about Jessica showing the judge old photos of her daughter bruised?
So the first court appearance that we had went to, the children's lawyer had came to me and showed me photos. And I'm like, dude, like these photos are from way before I was even with Dennis. Their children are young in those pictures. They're older now. Like, what are you trying to prove?
What did she tell the judge?
She said, when she submitted these photos, she said that Patricia bruised my kids and I beat them brutally, which never happened. And I don't think he believes it because Jessica is cuckoo.
What's this about Dennis beating her with this stick?
Oh my God, this girl, what her stories, I'm telling you, he went to do a pickup in a public place. There's no trees around, okay? There's cameras everywhere. She swears that Dennis hit her with a stick. Went to the police, you know, and she brought it to the judge, she brought it to her lawyer, and because she couldn't get proof, they dismissed it.
Okay. She claims Dennis does drugs in the presence of the kids.
Since I've been with Dennis, Dennis has not touched no drugs.
Well, let's meet Jessica.
Sweetheart, you're just a liar.
I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
Everything
I'm a liar.
that you said on this stage
I'm a liar?
is a lie.
No, it's not.
I have proof, I have
It's
receipts,
not a lie.
and I'm the baby mama.
Good for you. You
So,
being a
I
baby
don't know
mom
what
ain't
you're
got
talking
nothing to
about.
do with it. You being a baby mom don't got nothing to do with it.
You're
Dennis
the side
didn't cheat on
piece.
me.
You're the side piece
No, I'm
that
not.
Dennis decided
No, I'm
to
not.
get
You're
with
just mad because
you were
Dennis
getting
don't
into a
want you
freaking
back.
apartment,
You're
stupid
mad
bitch.
that Dennis don't want you back. Does it make you feel better calling people names? Because I don't care. I don't care.
I didn't
really
care
don't
since
care.
day
I
one,
don't
but
care.
you know, the threats,
And you started
the
getting in my
allegations,
inbox.
the bothering. Sweetheart,
Girl.
nobody likes you.
And nobody
I
likes
don't
you.
like you. Look at you,
Nobody-
look at me.
Trust me. If we're going off of looks, you're ugly inside and out.
Did you spread rumors that she was
Yes.
trying to kill her baby?
Yes.
No.
Okay,
Yes, you
please-
did.
Actually,
hey,
no,
please.
no, I didn't, sweetheart.
Okay. Did you post it online?
No,
No.
I didn't.
You didn't tell Dennis, hey, she's trying to kill the
I
baby?
put it on my kids.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do
Okay.
that.
You shouldn't lie on your
Do
kids.
you believe
No.
that she abuses your kids?
I believe that there have been instances, but this
Lies.
was a year ago, sweetheart.
Lies.
I don't know
You bring it
why
up every
you're
day.
asking me
You
about
bring
this
it up every day.
allegations now.
But
You're
I mean,
bringing
do
it
you-
up every
no
day.
sense.
Do you think she hits your kids?
She hit my daughter.
No,
Our
I didn't.
daughter is
No, I didn't.
autistic.
No,
She
my
came
son's
back
autistic.
home.
My son's
Let me
autistic. I know. No, you're invalid.
Listen, sweetheart.
Let
Invalid.
her talk.
I'm valid. You're not. You
No,
can't even have no
no.
babies from him, bitch.
I don't
Shut
want
up.
no babies,
I
bitch.
have
3 is
two,
good enough.
And I was with her for
Go,
8
I
years.
don't care.
8
You're not
years.
hurting me. You're not hurting me. You're not hurting me. I
Whatever.
don't care. Having a kid
deny.
with him and being stuck with you,
Anyway.
bitch? No, I'm good.
What happened was, our child has autism,
No, she doesn't.
and she said the lady hurt.
You said the lady the lady daddy kisses,
Okay,
and now
you know what,
don't
just,
know?
backstage for just a
You don't
minute.
know?
Yeah, take her away
Okay.
because she
'Cause
wants
you're
to be in
invalid,
control
bitch.
of the situation. It's not even her show. He literally abandoned us.
That's what I'm saying.
When we were going through an eviction. I had gotten my gallbladder taken out. I went through emergency surgery. I could have died. That's a serious surgery. He wasn't taking care of nothing. He wasn't taking care of nobody. He had his brother and his father come live with us, and then he left with them.
Okay.
He left us
That had
alone.
to hurt you.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
It hurt me
okay.
big time.
Okay. Does that hurt you that he's now with her?
I honestly don't.
Her anymore?
Nope.
You don't want him back?
Nope.
You don't sleep with him anymore?
Nope. Thank God.
So what are you hoping for today?
I'm hoping that the truth goes out there, not these fabricated lies and all the.
You don't think she tried to kill her kid?
No, I don't think she tried to kill her
And
kid.
you didn't do any, you didn't say that?
No, I never said that. And I
Okay.
never posted it. I never did any of that. That right there was definitely a lie. I came here with the truth.
We're gonna bring Dennis out.
Everything you said is a lie, and that me and Patricia are not lying, and we came here to tell the truth to clarify this today, and we need justice. I need justice for the sake of my children. I did not, yes, I left you, but I did not abandon my kids. I've left because everything fell on me. I paid all the bills. I took care of everything I needed to take care of. You're at home, not doing anything, and the house is dirty after a 12-hour shift, and the kids are soaked in soiled diapers. What type of mother are you?
I had surgery, Dennis.
And I did not beat you with a stick. Is that what you told
I
the
never
judge?
said that you
yes,
beat
that's
me
what
with
you
a
told
stick.
the judge.
You ever abuse her?
No, I did not abuse her.
You ever abuse your children?
No, I did not abuse
You ever
my
do
children.
drugs in front of your
No.
children? No. You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Did you ever allow Patricia to abuse your kids?
No, she did not.
Okay. You ever cheat on Patricia?
No, I did not.
Did you ever say he cheated on her?
Yes, she did. She
There
said,
have been countless females hitting my DM thinking that I'm his wife.
Yeah.
But have
fake
you ever
profiles.
said to anybody that he's cheating on Patricia?
fake profiles of you.
Hold on.
I don't have no time
I
for all
just-
that fake
I just-
You don't have
profiling.
a job. You live off of welfare.
Sweetheart, I have a job.
You're
I have
dependent
a
on
job.
food stamps. You're mad I'm not home because you want my money. And you're mad that nobody is giving it to you.
Nobody should have to raise children by themselves.
So what? Be a better mother.
I am a better mother.
No, you're not.
Have you ever told anybody or posted or anything, have you told anybody that he was cheating on Patricia?
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, what do I do? Do I tell him or do I not tell him? I'm trying to tell him, but he's not answering.
I don't need to answer you.
Did you ever?
You do. I'm the mother to your kids.
So what? It's called co-parent, something you don't know how to do.
I do know how and
No,
have
you
been
do
doing.
not. I have text
You never
messages
tried
and
to
everything. No,
co-parent
you
with
don't.
me. Dude, you
No.
ghosted us. Ghosted us for a whole year.
Why? Because you got evicted because you're dirty? CPS coming to the door, everything's in documents of how dirty you are.
Sweetheart, it wasn't the dirt. It was the fact that you took my money and used it for yourself, not paying rent.
Your money if you don't even
You
have
took
a job. I'm
my
the one who was
money.
working. It's my money.
It's not your money,
Yes,
honey.
it is.
It wasn't. It never was.
You know, at some point, the two of you are going to have to be civil with each other if you don't want your kids growing up thinking, my mom and dad hate each other.
No, I know that.
Okay, Patricia, you took a lie detector
Yes,
test.
I did. Yes, I did.
Okay. We asked you, have you ever physically abused your own daughter? You answered no. Have you ever physically abused any of Jessica's children? You answered no. Did you ever hit or strike any of Jessica's children?
No.
You answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Patricia told the truth.
What do you got to run your mouth about now? No, go post on Facebook. Go do whatever you need to do, baby.
That's what you do. You post every single day.
Yes. Bye, you're irrelevant.
Dennis was asked, while in a relationship with Patricia, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? He answered no. While in a relationship with Patricia, have you had sexual contact with any other woman? He answered no. Have you ever physically abused Jessica? He answered no. Have you ever used illegal drugs in the presence of your children? He answered no. Have you ever physically abused any of the children you share with Jessica? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Dennis told the truth.
Yeah, you're going to be lying when you're failing. You're going to be lying when you're failing.
Jessica, you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, did you fabricate that Patricia physically abuses your children? You answered no, and you did not tell the truth.
What? I want an apology. You ruined my life for this year. CPS coming to my house. Cops, judges, everything. I'm tired of it. You owe me an apology. You owe me an apology. She does. She does. Yeah, you can have your little snappy ass attitude. You failed. You failed. Baby, I passed. I'm not an abuser.
I may have failed. But
Yeah,
the
well, come on,
question,
let's hear the excuse.
The
Why you
question has to
failed.
go with the timeline.
Why you failed? I told the truth.
Was it last year
I told the truth.
that you put
You've been
that?
saying all year that I've been abusing your kid. Come on now. Shut
That's not true.
Yes, it does.
That's not true.
Dude, you gave the proof to the lawyer and the judge.
So let me-
because you didn't have enough proof, they dismissed it.
Okay, so now that
Oh, look, she's mad.
you made
She's
up a
mad.
lie, you got caught, who cares? How do you all move forward? Like, she is the mother of your kids. And I'm telling you, you're going to regret this someday.
Yep.
She gave you love your children, right?
Yeah, of course.
No matter how much you say she was not for me, I don't want to be with her anymore, that's a natural thing. People, not every relationship is meant to last a lifetime.
Okay.
But she is the mother of your kids. And no matter what, you should show her a level of respect for that. Okay?
And it could be vice versa.
And that goes both ways. I can't imagine any one of you three stand on my stage, want to live your life like you're acting right now. All three of you. I'm not saying you're right, you're right, you're right, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. No, none of you can be enjoying this.
Nope.
This can't bring happiness in your life.
Nope.
So I would suggest you all act like adults, not the petty.
With you.
People get tired of that. And like I said, you two will have to deal with each other for the rest of your lives. So get on with your lives. Forget this guy.
Already forgotten, Steve.
You know, and You two be happy with each other. You love each other. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, we'll
Go through-
try. Without all
But you got to take it down too.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
You
I did
do.
for the year, Steve. I'm
But
telling you, a
take
year.
it. Somebody got the truth. The truth is out.
Yeah.
Go live your lives. Go be happy.
Yep.
Daisana lost her parents when she was young and went to live with her uncle. She thought she was safe with him until he began to sexually assault her. She says he started molesting her at age 9, and by age 11, he raped her. But her cousin Janisa says the family is at odds and isn't sure if Daisana's story is true, so they called me for answers. Watch this.
I'm ready to find out the truth, and I want to know if my stepdad's a molester or my cousin's a liar. I was told that he used to touch her all the time when she was either sleeping, he used to come in the room and touch her, but nobody knows if it really happened. Like, it just don't make sense to me. Daisana is my older cousin. We all lived together when we was children. After the allegations, she got removed out the home. Everybody was basically like denying it, saying that Daisana was a liar and that it wasn't true. And when I got older, I'm gonna say around when I was probably like 12, 13, me and Daisana had reconnected, and it was just like the family, they kept like, oh, don't hang out with her, it's none of y'all business, or saying that it didn't happen and stuff like that. A lot of the people in the family were saying basically rumors that she was fast, that Daisana was fast, she was a whore, and some people just said that she was lying. So if it's not true, I'm going to be hurt because, you know, like, that's not something to play about or mock somebody about, you know, because people really go through stuff like that, and people got to deal with that and carry that weight on their shoulder every day. And so I'm just here today to just find out the truth and, you know, just get justice for Daisana, or if it's not true, clear my stepfather's name, and, you know, the family could be at peace.
Okay, Steve, I am here to prove my innocence and to prove that I'm not lying, to prove that this all happened, like nothing is made up, everything is true. So it all started when I was about like 7. My mom passed away. After my mom passed away, I was with my dad. My dad, he was like in the streets heavy, you know, stuff like that. So around the time I was like 9, he had to do some time in jail. So he gave parental custody to my uncle, which is his brother. He got custody of me from 9. He started, you know, molesting me, touching me. As soon as I moved in, I'm gonna say like a couple months, almost to a year, he just started being inappropriate. I had other family members in the house, cousins and stuff like that. It was a older female adult in the house too. That didn't stop him. He'll start touching me in the shower, in my bedroom, his room. Any given moment he has by himself with me, he'll start touching me. And that happened all the way up to the ages of 11. At 11, he actually penetrated me, took my virginity, and it was like one of the worst things that ever happened to me. When that happened, it was a night. It was real hot. It was in the summertime. He had the room that had the only AC in the house. He made us come in there and sleep in there. He had me come get in the bed with him when my cousin was asleep. And once I got in the bed with him, he removed his clothes, removed my clothes. He started dry humping me naked. After like a couple minutes of that, he basically penetrated me. And it was just a mess. It was a mess. After that, he didn't make me go lay back down. He sent me out the room to use the bathroom. I went to go use the bathroom, and in the midst of me using the bathroom, I really couldn't, like, I couldn't even go to the bathroom. I just stood there in the hallway. Another family member was there. It was an older child. She came in the hallway. She looked at me, and she was like, "Day," and I couldn't say anything. I was bloody. It's literally running down my leg. So, in about, like, not even 15, 20 minutes go by, the cops swarmed our house. Like, it was cops everywhere. They removed me. They took me to the hospital. They removed all the other kids in the house, too. They locked him up. They gave me a rape kit. STD medication morning after because they found his in me, inside me.
Yeah.
So after that, about 2-3 weeks went by, almost a month, we went to trial with the court. And I testified, let them know everything that happened. After I testified, he got locked up. He took a deal. And from then, I was placed from home to home, foster home, group home, placements all over. That happened all the way up until I was like 18, about to turn 19. DHS let me have the opportunity to emancipate myself. So when I was 18, I emancipated myself, and it still was hard from there, see, because like when I got out the system, I didn't rekindle with my family right away. You know what I mean? I waited till I was like 21, something like that, and Janisha actually, you know, reached out to me on Facebook. And then I had another cousin reach out, and then everybody just started coming slowly but surely. I wasn't really too sure if I wanted to, you know, rekindle or go back around because of the situation and how, like, you know, sensitive it was to me. And not only that, everybody was calling me a liar. The whole family said I was lying. They said I was making it up. It was, everything was
Even though he went to
Even
jail.
though he went to jail, Steve.
But the family doesn't believe you?
No, they don't believe. No, this is the thing. Now this is where it get crazy, right? Okay. So, my family basically in my face, they say they don't believe me. They tell other family members who don't know the story that I'm lying. They don't believe me. Don't believe anything I'm saying. Now, come to find out, when I get out of the placement and, you know, rekindle with them family members, they're telling me they knew that he did that he was capable of that too. That's crazy, right?
Right.
They told me like, oh.
So you said there was an older female in the house, right?
Yes, she was
And
there.
Did she know what was going on?
So now that I'm grown, she's saying like she knew he was like that and she heard some things, but when it happened, she didn't know nothing of it. She's denying it and everything. But
Well, I mean, when you were in bed with him, where was she?
oh, she was right there. She was right there. She was right there. When he
She was in bed with
when
you.
he first actually penetrated me that night, I was in his bed. He brought me up in the bed with him. She was in the bed. She was in the bed, and
How could she?
she was asleep. So, and then she turned around, she looked at me, and she just rolled back over. I knew she wasn't asleep because I didn't hear her snoring, and she snores.
How could you possibly not know?
Yeah, so she literally looked me in my face and turned back and rolled over and didn't say anything.
Didn't do anything.
Nothing.
Let this man rape you.
When they
11-year-old girl.
basically let it happen, and then after it happened, she told the cops and everything I was lying, I made it up. It's impossible. He did that, and she was. And then
I mean, the
and let
fact
them know
that
she
they
was
did
there.
a rape kit and they found his DNA inside you, how could anybody think that you were lying? I mean, that's insane.
So just imagine what I'm going through as a child, knowing that this is all true, and I'm just like, mind you, I'm split up from my family now. I can't be around them. They're treating me like I'm just like a black sheep, like an outcast. You know what I mean? Like home passes, visitations, nothing.
Now, Janisha's here. What about Janisha?
Okay, so she wasn't born when the situation happened, so.
She wasn't born?
No, she wasn't even born. So she was like, you know, she wasn't born when he first started. When he actually raped me,
yeah.
she was like 2-3 years old.
Yeah.
So I got removed from them, and then, like I said, she wanted to know like what happened, why I wasn't around, all that stuff. So she really, I'm gonna say that I feel like she believed me, but then again, there's something in my heart that I feel like she don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of her family members was supposed to be here today and was very adamant that this didn't happen to you.
Oh
but
yeah, they
she
said they
decided
wasn't coming
not to show up.
last minute.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
decided not to come. When I hear stories like this, and you know, from a child who was 11 years old, I think how strong you must be to survive this. And brave to come on and talk about it, because that cannot be an easy thing for you.
It's not. It took me years to want to like just say, you know, forget it and face my family. I'm 31 years old now. You know what I mean? Like I got 4 children. Like I just need closure.
Well, I think it's important you come on too, because it might give somebody who might be suffering in silence the
that
courage
too,
to speak out.
Speak up,
Yes.
definitely.
All right, well, let's meet your cousin, Janisha.
I'm
stuck in the middle of this. The family saying that you're lying. You're saying that you're telling the truth. If you are telling the truth, then you need to have justice to that what happened to you. And if it's not true, then you need to clear that man's name.
What I don't understand is how in the world your family can doubt this.
They keep saying that she wanted attention, because I asked them about it. I did confront it because at the end I have 4 daughters. So I asked them, and they basically was like that she was attention seeking, that she was a horse, she was a fast little girl.
She was a fast
yes,
little girl.
Yes, they were saying that
At
about a little
11 years
girl.
old.
Yes, and I have a daughter that was the same age. Yes.
Yeah. So what 11-year-old girl is seeking that attention? Maybe, little girls maybe want attention, little boys want attention, but I don't think any 11-year-old girl wants to be raped.
No. Yeah.
He went to court. He pled guilty. They found his DNA in her.
Yeah. So the last part, I didn't really know about the whole situation, because when I asked about it, they basically try to like brush it under the rug. But it's like, no, I'm gonna ask questions.
You were so young, you don't remember this going down,
at the
right?
at the time that it happened to her, I was probably like she said, probably like 2 or 3. I did ask questions about it, but like I said, they basically try to like not tell me about it.
Did you reconnect with him when he got out of prison?
Yes. Yes, but I didn't know why. I didn't know that he went to prison. They told me that he just went the way. Mind you, at the time he probably went to prison, I probably was like, what? Probably, what?
Well, you got
7,
moved to
8, 9,
your biological father.
Yeah, so I did have my father in my life also.
How do you see your family treating her?
They do treat her bad. They treat her bad. They talk about her, and she right. They do talk about her in her face. They talk about her behind her back, and it's messed up.
I don't understand why though. Because they're really just defending him.
That's what it seems like, yeah. And that's why I kept my kids away, because of the allegations and stuff
And
like
you
that.
kind of had a fear, or you correct me if I'm wrong.
No, yeah, I had
But you weren't sure, but you're like, you
body.
weren't going to roll the dice with your kids.
Yeah, I don't play that.
Yeah, no, I would hope nobody does. Listen, here, she's lived with this for her whole life, being raped at 11. And the thing that you cannot argue, right, the fact that they found a DNA of a grown man, an 11-year-old girl, I don't know how you argue that.
Okay, right.
Now, she tells the story of your stepdad. There was a older female that lived in the house. She said that the female was in bed with her when she got raped. Do you believe that?
I don't believe it, because that person helped raise me also, and she wasn't that type of person to me. Like, I didn't know her to be that type of person.
So you don't think she saw anything?
No.
So here she's being abused for a few years, sexually abused, then she gets raped, and you believe that that female had no knowledge at all? Okay. You took a lie detector test. Did your uncle sexually molest you when you were a child? You answered yes. Did your uncle have sexual intercourse with you when you were a minor? You answered yes. Did your female relative wake up and make eye contact with you while your uncle was sexually assaulting you? And you answered yes. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Dezana told the truth.
When we get home, Steve, I'm going to record my one and send it to you. Like,
I would love to see the reaction of the family.
Okay, like, yeah.
I do have to ask you this question. This family member, she's telling the truth that this family member
Look me in my
saw an 11-year-old girl being raped and didn't do anything.
nothing.
And I'm never bringing my kids around nobody around that family that even supported that decision and keeping it and not trusting her. Like, that's corny. Because if y'all do it to her, y'all gonna do it to my kid too.
Listen, again, I really hope this helps you.
Yeah.
Because I got to imagine with sexual assault victims, it never goes away. It's somewhere inside you. But it seems like you're doing well. You're living your life. You're a mom, you know. So I hope this helped. And again, I would like to know, you'll let us know how your
Yep,
family reacts.
I'm gonna let you
if
know.
they
Thank you
choose to.
so much, Steve. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Take a look at these social media posts. My guest Dee says these came from her family after she posted that she was a victim of sexual assault as a child. Instead of support and compassion, she was bombarded with anger and disbelief. Her Aunt Kim doesn't believe Dee was victimized and even said, quote, "My niece has been a whore since she was 9 years old." Tell me about your childhood.
I pretty much was moved around for as long as I can remember. I've always lived with different family members or friends of the family. When I moved to Florida, I moved with my grandmother and my aunt. It was a mixture of me being back and forth between the two of them. And I experienced a lot of things that no child should ever have to experience. And clearly from hearing what my aunt says, I've dealt with a lot of verbal and physical abuse from them since I was a child. It's not that I'm just now speaking up 20 years later. I spoke on this when I was 18 years old. So yeah, it's not the fact that I'm just now speaking out. It's just that I'm just now realizing that I can speak up, that I have a voice, and I'm not alone anymore.
Tell me about the day he took you out for ice cream.
The day that he took me out for ice cream, he actually did have permission from my aunt to take me. She actually gave a grown man permission to take me by himself, just me and him, for ice cream. We left, we got in his truck, we passed the ice cream shop, and we went to his house. When we went to his house, he made me get out of the truck. And we went inside, and he made me come in the room with him. And when I got in the room, the first thing I noticed that was playing was porn playing on the TV. So there was like all kind of sexual positions. Like, I've been touched before, but I wasn't exposed to those things. What he did to me will forever play in my head, because it's something that I didn't want to happen. It just happened. After, when I walked in, he just kind of like told me to get on the bed. He started having oral sex with me, and then he proceeded to make me do the same thing to him. And after that, he did in fact rape me and molest me. He did. He started to get freaked out because he was telling me that someone was calling him repeatedly. I just don't remember if it was my Kim or if it was my grandma.
How old were you at this time?
I had to be around 10 or 11 years old. So, you know, like, this is something that plays over in my head. And I would never lie about something like that ever in my entire life. She's a sick person, and I'm here today to prove that I'm not lying.
I'm told that he taunted you over the years?
Yeah. Actually, after that happened, I think that a lot of my anger that I started acting out, it came from me not being able to heal properly. I had to constantly see him because he was still friends with other family members that I had. He actually was still coming to my grandmother's house. So for months after this happened, I still had to look at him. And when I would be walking past him or playing, he would just be giving me like these sexual looks, or he would be like blowing kisses at me and like winking his eyes, just like he was definitely letting me know that he enjoyed what he did to me.
How did you speak up about it?
I first spoke up about it once I was 18 years old because, as my aunt said, it wasn't as if my grandma just gave me up. I actually ran away with my son when I was 15 years old
because I was tired of the abuse and mistreatment. I actually called the police myself and told them, please, I begged them to not send me back to the household. And then they proceeded to put me and my child in a better environment, and I never had to worry about that again.
When you're 18 and you come out and you tell them what happened, how did they react?
Actually, when I was 18 years old, the first person that I told was my grandmother. And my grandmother actually believed me. And then when my aunt found out, she actually believed me as well. I don't know, like things quickly just turned, and it went from they believe me to I'm a compulsive liar, to that I'm just trying to be a victim, that I'm sick, that I'm a slut. I've been a hoe since a prostitute since I was 9 years old, and that I'm just this maniac.
You came here and you took a test. Why do you want to take a test?
Everyone thinks that I lied just because I waited so long to speak up about it. They think like I just made all of this up in my head, as far as family members and her ex. And so today I took the test to prove that I'm not lying and that these things in fact happened to me.
Why did you want your aunt tested?
She's the main one that has something to say as far as the things that I encountered. This aunt is the same aunt that named me. Like, she actually named me. And so I would feel that you should have some kind of compassion or empathy for me, and you don't have anything at all. So it hurts.
Well, let's meet your Aunt Kim.
You're a damn liar. Let me tell you. Let me tell you
Stay
one
over
thing.
there. Don't walk up to me.
Let me tell you one thing.
Don't walk up to me, though. You stay right there.
You've never been in my bed with no man.
Okay. I was in
Never.
with your ex when you was sleeping and
Never.
drugged out and doped up.
I was there on drugs and
yes, you
doped up.
was.
Okay.
Yes, you
okay.
was.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
you were.
You said I gave you permission
Yes, you
to leave.
were.
Well, how was I drugged up and knocked out? You're a damn liar.
Yes, you were.
You're a damn
yes,
liar.
you were, and
you
you
wasn't
did.
right.
You
You
did.
never was.
Okay, we're gonna
you
see today.
never was.
Okay.
You never was.
And we're gonna
you
see today.
You was sleeping around since
We're
you was 10.
gonna see today.
10.
Yeah, 10 by your
10.
ex that raped
No,
me.
no, no,
Yes.
baby. My mama called the police. You didn't
She
get
didn't call them. I
Hold
called
on,
them.
hold on.
I
I'm
called the
talking up.
police.
I'm
I
talking
called
up.
the police.
I'm talking
I don't
up.
care, but this isn't about you. It's about
It's
me.
about you.
It's about me.
It's about you.
No, it's about
No,
me.
it's about
and
me.
you're gonna listen. You're
It's
gonna
about
find out
me.
today.
No, you let
no,
me talk.
you're gonna find out
Hold.
today. That's all you do is talk. All you do is
Let
talk.
me talk.
And run your
Let
mouth.
me talk,
You
Hold.
run your mouth too much.
Let me
You
talk.
never
Let
listen
me
to
talk.
me.
Hold.
I don't care. I don't
Hold.
have to listen to you.
You a whore.
And
Okay.
so are
You
you.
a whore.
And
You
so are
had
you.
your turn.
And so
Let me
are
say
you.
what I got to say.
When you were backstage and you were hearing your niece speak,
I'm furious.
but do you think she's lying?
Yes. Number one, she was not in the bed with me. Two,
Why would she be lying?
listen.
Why
Steve,
would she be
listen.
lying?
She's a compulsive liar. Listen at me. When the police was called, they talked to my mother. When the police was called, my mama called when she was 13 years old.
Liar.
13.
Liar.
13.
Liar.
The police had my mama and her separated.
That
They
was a whole
questioned
nother
her.
rape. That was in
and
Georgia.
the police said that
was in
was
Georgia.
not founded.
That was a
It's
rape from
not
Georgia.
founded.
But that
You're
doesn't mean
lying.
it didn't happen.
Hold on, let me tell you.
Okay, let me ask you this. Why would you call
Talk
a 9-year-old?
about your ex.
Hold on,
That's what
Mike.
we're talking about.
Why would you say a 9-year-old is a whore and a slut?
She started that in Georgia.
What?
In Georgia.
What about Georgia?
That's where she's from.
But why would you call a 9-year-old that?
What she was doing?
She was a child at 9.
No, what she was doing?
But
I'm not
no matter
saying
what she's
she was doing.
she at 9 years old, if a 9-year-old's doing that, who's responsible?
It wasn't me. She was with her mother.
Okay.
She was with her mother.
That's what I'm saying.
Her mother.
If a 9-year-old's doing that, somebody's not watching out for the 9-year-old.
Exactly, not
and-
me. She wasn't my
So
child.
it's not her fault.
It's not my fault.
Well, then why would you call her a whore and a slut?
It wasn't my fault.
Do you remember the day that you let her, your ex, take her for ice cream?
Listen, that never happened. Never. Ever
You
happened.
never let him? When's the first time
The
you
first
heard
time
that?
I heard about any sexual molestation she was 13 going on 14, something like that. And like when she said, my mom, I'm not lying. When I said
Molested
my
by the
mom-
guy that you were with.
No, I was with a whole nother man.
When did you, with the guy that she's saying, when she was living with you, that guy, did you ever think that he did anything to her?
No.
I'm asking you, when he was in your house and she was in your house,
He was not.
there's no chance that he could have molested her?
Listen,
Yes or no?
no.
Okay. Why are you so angry at her?
When this came out about this supposed molestation was when he was. They left to go to McDonald's. I was at my house. My mother had already told the producers this. I was nowhere around. They left, and they were gone too long. My mom was calling. They came back. I had nothing to do with this. Nothing.
So you don't have any sympathy for her?
No, not her lying on me, no.
She's not saying you molested her, you
No,
abused
she
her?
don't know. At first she said I was in the bed.
So-
we had a threesome. That was a lie.
Okay. She's not told,
Yes, she did.
She's not telling us that, okay? She never told us that. So I'm asking you, in your mind, there's no way possible that she could have been abused.
I don't know.
So it's possible.
I don't know what she did when she was running away.
So if there's I'm saying in your house.
Not at my house, no. She wasn't abused at my house.
Or at your
period.
ex's house.
At who?
At your ex's house.
I don't know about none of that. And that's what I'm saying.
So
Why
I'm
did you
saying-
bring me here? Why did you bring me here for something I don't know about?
Okay, so if you don't know and she was abused, wouldn't you feel silly that you're being so mean to her?
The police was called. The police was called.
Let's bring her back out. Dee, you came here and you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, are you fabricating that your aunt's ex sexually abused you? You answered no, and you told the truth.
Just get, no, ma'am. It wasn't at my house. It wasn't at my house.
Yeah, but you allowed it.
No,
You
no, I
yes, you
did.
did.
No, I did. No, I didn't. You was at my mama's house. You
Yeah,
left
I
here.
did.
You
Yeah,
left
I
at my
did.
mama's
I
house.
did.
And you went and gave on your own.
Apologize.
I ain't
You're
saying
the I'm saying you're evil. Your spirit won't allow it. Your spirit won't allow it because you're too demonic.
You took a lie detector test. And we asked you, prior to Dee revealing her molestation at age 18, were you aware that your ex sexually abused her? You answered no, and the result for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. No, what I said was I didn't know. No.
You're still
I
lying.
said
Why?
I didn't know nothing about no 18.
Why?
I admitted when that 14, when you was at my mama's house, I did admit to that lie detector. I said it happened at 14. Whatever happened at my mama's house at 14, it wasn't 18. It was 14. And
You
she
made
said I
everyone
couldn't
think
say
I
that.
was a maniac, that I was a psycho and a compulsive liar. No, you're the liar today.
No,
You're the liar today. You God.
When she asked me, I said, I don't know nothing about the 18. I said, but at 14,
Do you know,
I said, at 14, my mom did call the police.
no matter what in this story, your lack of empathy, your lack of compassion, your lack of love for a family member, your total disregard for a woman that was a child, I think there's nothing to believe about you. I think you're a despicable person.
No, I'm not.
And you can get the hell off my story. You know, you lived with this for a long time, and people have doubted you. I hope that, you know, you coming here and being brave enough to talk about it, proving to everybody that this happened to you. I hope that, you know, your family will reassess where they're at in this situation and treat you much better, because that is a horrible display. Thank you for coming out. Good luck to you.